skyline. I want to show you the path. So as I've been doing my daily walk today, what came to my mind was how long it takes us to say what we are, give ourselves a title of something that's important to us. So, for example, I think if it's a profession, we do it quite quickly. We do our training. Here when I was a teacher, I would have done my training. Even as I did my training, I probably would have said I'm a teacher. I might have said I'm a trainee teacher. They might have different words for it these days, but I would have said I'm a trainee teacher, or I'm a teacher, qualified teacher. I'm a language teacher, I'm a French teacher, given all these different parts to it, just so people got the right idea. And since I've gone towards writing, still a teacher, so I can still use that word, but I have noticed it's going towards writing, and I've written and self-published 11 books, 9 in my name, but 11 in total. I'm working on my 12th book and 10th in my own name, this one being my own name as well. But it kind of came to me on this walk of how quickly or how slowly do we give ourselves that title when it's something creative or something artistic. People who have met me in this chapter of my life do say to me, do ask me questions about writing, do say, how's the book going, or how's the writing going, or how's this going, or, oh, you're a writer, oh, you're an author. And, might ask questions or make comments. And it took me absolutely ages. Well, I'm going to say ages. It hasn't taken me that long because I only wrote and self-published in 2019, my first one. So we're now 2024 at the start, and so it's 4 full years, really, in a little bit, because I published 1st October 2019. And I think it was last year I finally gave in and gave myself a Facebook author page and advertised it to people, I think, on my other Facebook sites. And I've posted on there, or blogs have posted on there, or whatever, advertised my books on there. But it took me from 2019 to 2023 to do that part, and it took me maybe 6 books, maybe 5 books, I'm not sure at which point I finally sorted it out. And now, although I do say to people, I write, or I write my own books, and I self-publish my own books, and very rarely, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, do I say I'm a writer. Oh, I'm a writer, I'm an author. And on this walk this morning, it kind of came to me, maybe that's something we should do with ourselves a bit quicker, a bit sooner. Give ourselves those creative, artistic labels. What's holding me back? I would have dived in as a teacher, and yes, as a teacher, maybe the difference is I was in work that everybody could see. I was going to teach at school. I was earning a salary, a regular salary. So maybe that's the difference. Maybe we all wait for that big moment, that big book deal, perhaps, for writers, before we actually say to people, oh, yeah, I'm a writer. And I say people ask me about my books, so they've got it. They've understood, and they use that title for me in this chapter of my life. But the other day I was on a walk and I stopped to say hello to a woman, and she said, oh, how far down that path have you gone? And I said, oh, not far, because it's muddy, but I've been taking photos and doing video clips. Oh, you're a photographer. And I thought, how easy was that? I'm not a photographer, I take photos, but I am a writer, and I write. And for some reason I don't say that openly. Would I meet somebody at a party and say, oh, I'm a writer? I don't know. And yet every day I write. Every day I turn up to work. I show up and I do my job. And yes, I don't earn the salary, regular salary, that I would have earned as a teacher. And there's nothing regular about it. We all know in writing comes and goes, but surely I'm not waiting for that bestseller or that book deal before I will admit to people I am a writer. And I do go, when I go and write in cafes, coffee shops, libraries, I do say to people, I'm writing, or I've written books, and yeah, they're on Amazon and you can find me there. But yeah, it's kind of that sort of thing, isn't it, of how or when do we give ourselves those titles, those true titles of who we actually are, when it's an artistic thing as opposed to maybe what people consider to be a real job. So just a thought on my mind today. Thank you.